Also, we've got training camp in full swing, NFL training camp for all 32 teams. But the preseason kicks off tonight with 12 games on tap. And ahead of this evening's game against the Steelers, we paid a visit to Eagles camp, where scorching temperatures serve as motivation for a four-season tour that they hope finishes in February. The Super Bowl champs soaring to new heights in the summer heat, but changing the game plan on this 92-degree day.
I was going to go pads today, but the weather's been in the 90s and it's been hot, and these guys have been working extremely hard, and so just wanted to pull back a little bit, and just getting them as fresh as I can for Thursday.
It really tests you. I mean, the heat's different. I mean, we're going to play in some hot games, so this is great. This is great to be out here in this humid, hot weather, just stepping in the huddle. I know as practices go on, as guys, you start sweating a lot of fluids are drained. Like, sometimes it gets a little harder to focus, harder to think, so that's why these practices are great for us.
Exercising in the heat can raise the risk of heat-related illnesses. Relative humidity over 60% reduces the ability to cool by sweating. Exercise produces 15 to 20 times more heat than a body at rest. Heat illness risk increases after 3% of body weight from fluid loss.
Hydration before practice is key. Hydration during practice, sipping on water, key. So just trying to be smart, not trying to overdo everything.
But the heat actually helps the Eagles fly.
It helps you warm up quicker. So, you get out here on a humid day, it's like being in a steam room. It gets your muscles warmer quicker. You'll miss that when it's 30 degrees out and you're stiff and it's harder to get warm.
It's good to have days like this. One is just really kind of get us prepared for week one. Here it's going to be probably pretty warm, and then week two we go to Tampa and it's going to be really hot.
A repeat run to lift the Lombardi Trophy includes cold weather games against the Cowboys, Giants, and Redskins, and calling a few audibles when it comes to the weather.
I like it a little bit more cool, but you just get through it. You'll be good.
I know, like, when it gets really cold, a lot of times I'll wear almost like a wetsuit to keep my body, the core temperature high, so I'm not having to pile on a bunch of layers.
That's the same thing I do when I go out in a bad storm, too, in the wintertime. Put on that wetsuit. All right, so tonight we've got the Steelers and the Eagles at the Link in Philly. Look at this weather. It's going to be a little bit cooler than it's been, but it's still going to be warm, upper 80s. You've got temperatures that are going to drop into the 70s by the end of the evening.